All right, real fast. What are we doing in society? You know, these rapist killers, they're on scammers, they're on YouTube. And they're being praised, rewarded. That is unreal. How are they being rewarded? Well, through Snapchats, through, one guy's sitting in prison. Well, a couple are, and they're still receiving money through YouTube. And there, I thought there was laws on YouTube and Facebook if you were like a felon or something like that, or a abuser or a child something, you couldn't be on these things. But like I said, they're being rewarded. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I did find out though that Greeno is in Delphi now. They're saying, when everybody was saying he was in Florida and he was in Mexico, now he's in Delphi, Indiana, supposedly. Why Delphi? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. So scammers, oh, they're all over YouTube. Benny Keys and everybody complaining about all these people. And once they get locked up, uh, then everybody changes their mind. Oh, well, free him. Are you people nuts? Are these people that crazy? Where they flip flop back and forth? One day they want him locked up. There's a video out there saying that Anthony Greeno, and I didn't make it, someone else did, that Anthony Greeno is responsible for the Delphi cases. Responsible for the murders of two young girls or something. I don't know. Maybe he was an alcoholic, a drug. Uh, who knows what? He was a friend of the family, supposedly. Maybe something went bad. Who knows? We don't know this. Are there videos out there saying that? Yes. Is Anthony Greeno in prison or jail? It ain't even a prison. Yes. Well, at least that's what they say. We don't believe anything these people. We don't. They don't even believe the police, and that's bad. That's bad when they're saying we should be locking up some of these police officers. You know, that's bad. We probably should be listening to some of these people, but they reward it. The devil is rewarding these people with their good looks and their it won't last, and money and views and subs, and that's how that Snapchats and chitty chitty bang bangs and whatever they do to make money on YouTube. Um, and it's just unreal. They have a follower, they have a following, but of people, a flock, whatever you folks want to call it. Um, Much like a Charlie Manson, and they go ahead and they follow the leader. Some of us, and I mean some of us, thought it could have been a setup in the first place. We don't even think that the girls, uh, maybe the girls didn't take the video of the Delphi bridge guy. Maybe someone else did. Maybe the girls were already dead. Maybe someone edited the phone. I mean, got information off the phone and then put new information on. We don't know that. If you could take information off of a phone, you could put data on a phone. So, yeah, this is getting really good and nuts. The Delphi case. And we owe, most of us said it's a big organization. It ain't one guy. There was many involved. It was a setup. Very possibly could have been a setup in Delphi. We don't know. Here's the thing, though. Keegan Klein said in 2017 he was probably 300 pounds. Bridge guy don't look 300 pounds. So someone's lying. You know, he said in his interview that he weighed in 2017 anywhere from over 250 to 300 and close to 300 and something pounds. Bridge guy ain't 300 and something pounds. So maybe he was there, but didn't actually do the killings. He had someone else do it because he had money, drugs, power. He knew people. Is there a chance that he went ahead and told people, uh, someone found us out, these people got to go? And someone, I'll lure the girls there for you and you kill them. You know, that's what could have happened. But I can tell you this much, it ain't good. And that's why a lot of people are up in their defense systems and their home defense systems. And when you have a government that everything has been corrupted, uh, you know, that's why people take things in their own hands. I think it's time for our drones in America, in our neighborhoods, uh, patrolling our schools. And yeah, I think it's time for the drones. And it's going to save us a lot of money because they can engage the culprits before police assistants even show up. You know, if it is a violent thing and we need to take out the perp right away. So I think it's time for a lot of things, and they're rewarding these people. They made up lies. They tried to set people up. They even called people's private home phone numbers. They even They even tried to contact me on my Facebook, sent me a message or something. Somebody did. I don't know. Yeah, I would say it's compromised. You got these YouTube creators that are drug pins or whatever they call them, dealing with associations that can kill people. And I wouldn't doubt it if it's already happened. And I wouldn't doubt it if the police know it happened and they just can't uh, deal with it, or maybe some of them are involved. Who knows? It's a big case. Do I think it's over with? No. Do I think they'll close it pretty soon and say it's over with? Yeah. Is there more people involved in it? Sure. When you got them on video sitting there telling that they belong to clubs and gangs and, uh, you know, yeah, I would imagine there was many, many more involved in it. Many, many more, you know. Who knows? We don't know. We're just viewers. We're just subscribers. And then we find this. And most of these people, here's the thing, the people are known and told the truth, you know, that these people are wanted. Uh, they know where everybody is. And instead of their views and their subs dropping, they rise. Why? Their followers, whatever it is, brainwashing, gods, what they think they're gods, but they're not. And like I said, I'm doing a study on it. What makes these people think that they could just do whatever they can? Same thing with Chadwell on video telling people, I could do this because I can, you know, pretty much taunting the whole world, saying he can do whatever he wants to them girls because he can. He has, that's a freedom. I don't know. Maybe we will go artificial intelligent chips in people's heads. Maybe we will go to that way where we can see, oh, this guy's having bad thoughts. Shut him down. Then we just hit a button and he turns into a vegetable for about 20 minutes until the police show up to pick him up and say, hey, you were having bad thoughts about killing everybody. I don't know. Where's the technology going? I don't know. But the technology has come far enough for us to start using our drones in the sky, low flying drones. They don't need to be that high up off the ground. Planes fly at what? What's the cap on the planes? Like 5,000 feet or something. But, you get a drone that flows below that. What is it with society that we as YouTubers, as viewers and subs, we promote it? Really, what is that saying about our country? Anthony Greeno's subs probably went up and his views went up. And he's a violent person. He's got a rap sheet longer than the whole world. Well, not that long, and people flock to him. What is it with that? Sean Harmon shooting needles out, talking about having sex and experimenting with his cousins and having sex with his young cousins or whatever. A descendant of God and all this. The many, many more. The Ernie Shells running down the highways and sleeping with all these women and all the videos out. Now, I don't know if it's true, but I only go by what I see. But Ernie Shell's got a girlfriend, a different one every week or whatever, What is it that us as a society praises these people? You know what? I can see someone getting up on camera and coming up with a bunch of lies and cuckooism and just acting like an idiot. That's their right. But these people actually do it for a living. Scammer, whatever you want to call it. Everybody was looking at Anthony Greeno like he was Billy Jack, from a movie. And some of us didn't buy it. We still don't buy it today. A lot of people are, no, these are legit guys. Yeah, okay. Well, we don't want that kind of legitness. around us. What you do in your own home is your own privacy. But when you get behind a camera and start shooting dope and making fake videos, and trying to set people up and just a whole bunch of crap, that's that's illegal where I come from. But I must not have come from this place. I must have come from a galaxy far, far away, because I'm not falling for it. These people, we live in a country where they will make millions off you and run you in the ground till you're dead. They'll run you into the ground. They've been editing my footage too on my YouTube. I can tell, other people can tell if somebody's editing something. There's a section missing out of there, you know, and then it comes back in. They're editing it. What do we got? We got a hacker. Could it possibly be a police officer or someone trying to set me up? Sure. Could it be one of these idiot YouTubers? Probably. They think they can get away with it. Ernie Shell gets picked up every week, but yet is out on the streets like he didn't miss a beat. What we're dealing with is techniques that they used back in World War II when we were at war with Germany and everything. They're using the same techniques. There ain't nobody looking for me, folks. You can make all the videos saying anything you want. The government knows I'm real. Okay? And I'm not a wanted criminal, so and they know I will defend myself. They do know that. Would I want to? No. Am I a tough guy? No. But when it comes to my life, in America, citizens' life, you got to draw the line. We would rather save millions than lose a whole country. And that's pretty much what it's coming down to. They're praising these people. You know, and when I mean we the people, not YouTubers or whatever. To me, YouTube is not real. It's entertainment. But little did we know, as the professionals got into YouTube and started digging around, that it was real. And the whole perception of it was not real was put out there because they wanted to continue to do what they do: kill, rape, lure people, try and sue people for slander or whatever. You know, you can call anybody a name. You could say anything. You're an idiot. You're a killer or whatever. You can say that. But when you go and try and contact that person physically or call his work to try and get him canned or whatever, that's now you broke the law. You're slandering. You're trying to make it where people can't work no more. In the business, they call it blackball. Out on the streets, it's called slander. So what are we doing as a society when we stand up for these things? Hey, if it's true about Anthony Greeno, well, get your life together and start over, and don't be killing people and making fake videos. And literally, if you took it into a court, if you took crime channels some of these crime channels into a court of law, they would be held with contempt to a conspiracy to cover up a crime because they are making false, uh, they're taking photos of bridge guy and they're manipulating them. They're photo opping them. They're doing all kinds of stuff to them. And then they're putting it out saying, this is the killer. You know, I watched a video about Bridge Guy, the Delphi killing, and there had to be 5 people inside one face. Explain that. There's only one way. It was photo opped. Why would I be paranoid, Bendejo? I have no. These people acted. Are these people that? Do they not understand? Does YouTube not understand that I'm not a criminal? I'm not a smooth criminal. They can't get it through their heads. This is how a country is taken over by people manipulating and putting words in people's mouths. People making uh, psychosis analysis on people when they are not, in no place or a professional to say anything. They haven't even, they've never even talked to a psychiatrist, even when they're not sick. You know, they don't study it. They don't know. They just think, hey, this is, and what's happening? Well, we're seeing a lot of rich people that think they could just do whatever, but you'll see pretty soon that some of these guys just are going to have a rude awakening. And you just can't walk up and smack people. You can't walk up on stage. You shouldn't. Security, they're lucky I'm not running it and the Delhi Force team, because a lot of these people would be sitting in hospital with leg wounds. I'll tell them, don't kill them unless it's life or death. Just take an arm, wound a leg, take a leg out. You got to get that message out. Nobody on stage. I was watching the Oscars and I pointed out like at least 10 mistakes of, I'm like, where are the dudes? You know, now we're going, we can't afford all the dudes this year. It's, what do you want me to say? There's nothing I can say about it. What's my opinion? These people are being praised for committing crimes, hacking people's computers, stealing photos. My face is all over dating sites. I don't make a dime. They've been making millions off of me for a long time. I still ain't got a check. I'm a normal dude. I ain't even a model. You know, I'm doing a live one night and my own face popped into my own chat with my name. You know, what's that? It's a hacker or a alt account or whatever. This is shit that I'm telling. We already talked. The government already knows how I feel about this. It states in the contract of YouTube you have to use a real photo. You have to be the real man, the real person, and they haven't upheld their contract. So we're praising these people, meaning their views go up, their subs. Oh, you were great, man. You hacked his account and you ruined and wrecked his life and everything. And all these people, words on the street and everything. Oh, this guy's great. He'll get you 10,000 views if you do this, if you do, you know, it's unreal, unbelievable. Here I am, the sucker out of everybody, not breaking laws. Why? Well, because I got kids now and grandkids. killers and child molesters in prison got more freedoms than I do as a citizen. Unbelievable. They're steamrolling people. Now the steamroller is turned around and we are steamrolling the politicians, the doctors, the psychosis dudes that say, oh, this guy needs help. Yeah. How about stay out of my life and worry about your own, you Nazis? How about that? Brainwashing bull crap. You need this medication. Excuse my language, Lord. How about you go reevaluate these people? But they won't. Why? Well, because their fan base is too big. I went from great views and subs to 28 subs. Now I'm only up to 100 and something subs or whatever. And I'm grateful for that, but I didn't pay anybody to do it. I didn't lie and come up with a bunch of lies and stuff. All I did was review and the videos that I've seen on YouTube. You know, I didn't create lies around here. People trying to get my doors kicked in and police here. And, then you call the police office and we don't even have a police officer that name. Yeah, well, you got some idiot walking around with a police uniform in a police car, with lights on it or whatever. You know, we don't know. Well, we don't know that killer that killed that cop. We have no idea who he is. We don't know. The citizens have no idea. Well, it's a two-way road, and they don't know. They don't understand it. It's a two-headed monster in this country, and that's why they praise these people. I know the guy, the president of GM Films or whatever. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I know the poor, the sick, the ugly that you people created. I know them people. You know not of them. I know that because you're too busy with your money and your gated communities and armed guards. They're not even real. They've already contacted me and tracked these people down. They're not even who they say they are. It's just a ball of evil. I got people calling me here saying, can we talk about this at least? No, there is no talking. The more we don't do something about this, the more we got Charlie Mansons running all over America. Cuckoos. Complete nut jobs. Designed to do one thing, and that's mess with people's minds and their pocketbooks and their children. Nut jobs. It's all right, Pink Bendejo. Oh, crap. Well, it was raining earlier, and it's. I think we got more rain coming, and I got some stuff to do. So, what are they doing? Everything. We're praising these people for being murderers, killers, sorcerer, witches, demons, whatever you people want to call it. We're praising these people. Well, I'm not, but most of them are. I unsub to a lot of them. And I wish they would know that. I wish we would have known what we knew before we became subs. to these people. And now actually they want to try and suck the subs into it. And we're like, hey, we're just viewers and subs. Once it started getting crazy, we unsubbed. You know, once we started seeing that these people are control freaks, and they are, they're complete control freaks, I unsubbed. You know, I didn't attack them. They came into my chats and attacked me. And anybody that is any kind of a investigator would pull up the data and find that out. You know, they would, we didn't go into their chats and attack them. We are not wanted for crimes that these YouTubers are wanted for. I play guitar and do movie skits. I don't kill, rape, and sell drugs. I don't do that kind of stuff. Sorry. You know, they're not going to turn the tables on me. You know, I'm not the one under investigation. You know, I don't know what to tell these folks. I'm doing what I've always done my whole life. I work with a disability and I evaluate things. And my evaluation of some of these crime channels is they are their trolls with alt accounts. They attack people with alt accounts. They tell their people to attack or go into their chats and spy on what's going on, what they're talking about. If I'm sitting back in the White House and I'm a general, I'm going, we're being infiltrated. We are under attack by communists in our own country. Same tactics Hitler used. Same tactics Osama bin Laden and all of them used. They're hot phones. You can't track them. They're alt accounts. You can't, but the new stuff coming out will be able to track them. So, you know, they can't stand the truth. That is the truth. I'm not the one being judged. They are. They're acting like I'm the one. I'm like, yeah, keep calling. The more they call, the more the things they do, the more the government looks at me and says, you were right the whole time. We should have burnt it down. We should have. 50 years ago, we should have burnt it all down and started over. It was way out of hand then. Got kids being born today that are going to have to pay for slavery their whole life. And they weren't even here. They weren't even born when it happened. You got Chadwell on video. You got Greeno or whatever his name is on video. Tony, whatever his name is. Sean Harmon. You got all these guys screaming on YouTube that they belong to a club and all these people, and they're this, they're that, they're working for the FBI. They're doing all this crap, and here their records show they're not FBI. They're not CIA. They're not bounty hunters or whatever you want to call it. That most of them said they were. You know what I am? An idiot for letting these people not doing what we wanted to do and let these people walk all over us. But we won't next time. I'll tell you that much. These guys are the people that Mr. Trump was talking about. They're cowards. Now, do I agree with everything Mr. Trump does? No. But there was things that he was right about. These people are cowards. They hide behind fake accounts. They hack your computer. They sneak attack you, whatever, We've seen this in wars. What do you do? What can you do? Well, we can go radio silent, like we did back when we were in Cold War with these countries, with Russia, Germany, and the rest of them, and not use the technology, meaning no more cell phones, no more computers. Then they can't track nothing. They can't steal nothing. They can't create nothing. Back in the olden days, crime wasn't as bad. Theft wasn't that bad. Why? Well, because they didn't have the technology. Today, they can just tap into the bank account system. Next thing you know, your bank account's drained. Everybody knows what's going on, you know. And then when you make a video or talk about it, they attack you. You're going to get struck. You're going to get, hey, all I'm doing is talking about the videos that they already made. And then they're that dumb that they think they're going to scam people. That's slander. Well, you made the video, idiot. You made the video about you telling people that you were wanted for crimes, that you belong to a gang. Nobody slandered nobody but yourselves, you bunch of idiots. Slander. You can't talk about mine. You can't mention my name. Shut up, idiots. It's not against the law to mention someone's name or talk about the crimes that they've confessed to on YouTube. And these beautiful women, they flock to them. They flock to these people. All beautiful, incredible, hot look. Greeno's got a hot looking woman now working on his channel. They flock to these dudes. I'm surrounded by sickness, death, and ugly Bigfoots. These people know not of our world. They only know of theirs, of beautiness and money, and everything is given to them on a silver platter as they slaughter the ones that don't look like fallen angels and incredibly beautiful anymore. End times. End times comes every year. Every year I got to put up with these nut jobs. And they called me crazy? Yeah, I ain't never slaughtered a whole family. I ain't never ripped millions of dollars. Who's really crazy here? I ain't never been locked up for assault. Picked up for weapons or cocaine and meth or whatever. Who's really the nut jobs? I don't force myself on women. I don't get them drunk to have sex. I never had to do that before. I ain't going to start now. Care how much money people offer me. Killers. That's what we're praising. Idiots. People that'll do anything to make a dollar. That's who gets the rewards on YouTube. Who gets attacked? The little guy. The one man. I don't use my viewers as a weapon. I speak the truth. And that's it. I speak, don't hurt nobody. But defend yourself when you're at home or in public. I wish we didn't have to. I wish our police force was up to par, meaning backed and had enough manpower, but they don't. And that's why we're bringing in the drones. They will just sit and hover and watch. When they get a call, they'll act on the call. Eye in the sky, not for anybody's privacy. I can give two craps if you're banging some woman in your backyard half naked. as long as your neighbors don't complain about it. You know, it ain't about privacy; it's about security, and they can't get that out of their head. That's why this country is in peril. There is no security. It's defend your own. Well, what are we paying all this money for? What are we paying all this money for all this stuff when we don't even use it in our own country? We're using it in other countries, you know. Yeah, well, let's take our technology over to another country. Hey, Falcro, how you doing, dude? Guitar was sounding pretty good last. I see you got that soft tube plug-in. I believe I got that same plug-in too. I think so. But back to where I was. Oh, our security is lacking in this country. Our technology is lagging because the kids don't want to finish school. They can't finish school because most of them get wrapped up into things in college, you know, high schools and stuff. They're supposed to be going there having a good time and learning, and they can't do that no more. They're getting beat down by the teachers. I just seen a video the other day. A teacher grabbed some kid, little kid, not a high school. I could see maybe if it was a high school uh, teenager or something giving trouble or whatever and getting, smacked around maybe. But this was a young kid. Picked him up and slammed him, smacked him in the head and then slammed him to the ground or something. you know, property tax. What are we paying property tax for? It's a medieval time thing that was created by somebody that had a lot of control and came in and conquered a country and took their land and made them pay for it. And we're still paying property tax. These are medieval things that we should have done away with. But these people want to live in medieval times. They really do. They really do. And we support by watching their videos and their subbing to their channels. If they would have came out and said that a long time ago, 5 years ago, before I subbed to their channel, that they were wanted people and they were doing I probably wouldn't have been subbing to them. Gee, I want to sub to this killer. It don't make sense to me. I don't know, but that was my opinion on it. We're feeding these people, which there's nothing wrong with regular people making money on YouTube with Patreons, Snapchats, but the people that are making big money ain't like guitar people, you know. I mean, well, some of them is, but they're not exploiting children. They're not using kids to make a dollar. You know. Hold on, I got Velcro in here. Yeah, Velcro says, I love it, Johnny. I don't understand this new world we are living in. I don't, I do not envy the things that my grandchildren will have. No, that's why I keep saying we're not going nowhere. You think we're going to leave our families to these nut jobs or whatever, The soft tube plugin, that's a free plugin, I believe. You could buy it. and get all the upgrades and everything and all the presets. But the soft tube plugin that I have is a free one that they give out free for guitar and music or whatever. You can pretty much use it for anything. It's a cool plugin. I think I got a couple soft tube plugins. Yeah, the one I got is a free one, the Velcro. Is that the one you got? It looked like the one I had. When I first started my studio and got on the internet, anything that said free for the plugins for the studio, I downloaded. I got thousands. And then finally I was like, my computer is not going to be able to uphold all these plugins. So I started buying plugins from Waves, and they're great plugins. And I got rid of a lot of the plugins that I had because I had thousands, probably close to 1,000 plugins because they were all free. So I just went nuts for like 2-3 days. I just downloaded anything that said free plugins on it. But when I did go ahead and spend the money and buy my first Waves plugin, and downloaded it and got it working, I was like, oh man, the quality of the sound was really good, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy my plugins from Waves, But I still do have this soft tube. Uncle Ted said, what, Bendejo? Uncle Ted wants to debate everybody. I don't want to debate against, not that I would lose. It's he don't live in my world. He don't live around poor people, sick people, old people, ugly people. This other guy that they're saying is Jesus and surrounds himself with beautiful women. He must have it good. I'm surrounded by a bunch of sick people, and it don't bother me. It's where I grew up. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I worked for what I had. They're just people. They just are having bad times. But I forget, most people don't live in the real world like we live in. They live in a world that they'll do anything to make a dollar. And once again, I got nothing against people making money on YouTube, as long as they're not scamming people out of it. Meaning coming up with scams like my mother needs an operation, and then they collect 25 grand and you find out, no, his mother's fine. Does anyone understand what I'm saying? I got no problems with people making money on YouTube with Patreon and Snapchats, as long as they're not ripping people off or exploiting children to make a dollar. Or even a disability person's, using them to make a dollar. I don't have no problem with anything else. If somebody gets up on YouTube and talks nothing about anything but guitars and equipment and everything, and they make big money doing it, with Snapchats or chitty chitty bang bangs or whatever they call these things, or even a Patreon. I'm good with that. But if they're going to be making their money off of kids and scamming old people out of money, and then you find out these guys got a rap sheet longer than both of our arms and legs. They're on YouTube shooting dope. I don't know. I got to get off of here. My voice is shot now. Got attacked by that demon again. Richard, that was a great video you did live. I think it was last night with that Stratocaster. Are you using OBS? You might be using OBS. I'm not sure. I just run YouTube. I just do YouTube Studio, hit end or begin stream or whatever, and I go. That's it. I just wing it. I don't. You ain't got a script? No, because this is not a movie. This is a YouTube channel. You know. I don't know. I just wing it. I don't sit down and plan my every single word. I'm like, it's not a movie. It's not a TV script. It's not a movie script. It's YouTube. People are like, you got to know everything you're going to say. You got to do, yeah. No, I don't want no more of that movie TV crap. I live in the real world now. I think it's the real world. I don't know. I think Bendejo yesterday, I put a video out that's something to do with the real world. And what does Bendejo do? Comes in and says, you remember Puck from MTV? Yeah, I remember Puck. When MTV first came out, I was 16, 17 years old, 15 years old, something like that when YouTube or when MTV came out. Something. It don't say White House, so I'm not too worried about it. Pink Bendejo's back. Oh no, that's Ricky Compton. Hey Rick, how you doing? So I mean, what are we dealing with? Really, my title of the video explains itself. We're promoting these people by Snapchatting them. You know, the women are going crazy now after Anthony Greeno and Sean Harmon and you know, what is it? Why are women attracted to killers? You know, this really ain't too much of a problem with us men. You know, but there are men out there that are attracted to women killers. What is the thing? What is that connection? Do I, hey, she might be beautiful, but I'm not going to be dating a woman that when you fall asleep, you don't know if you'll wake up with a penis or not. You know, I mean, that's just reality. You don't know if you'll wake up at all. It's mainly with the women. The women love these stone cold killers. People that have slaughtered their whole family. I'm in love with him. He's a hot hunk. Yeah. What's wrong with America? You ask me, what is wrong with America? That's really the question. Is it a parasite? Is it a disease? It's got to be something. Don't pick what up at Walmart, Ricky? The women? I don't. They sell women at Walmart? I didn't know. That cough is coming back. What is it? It's the devil, probably. I don't know. And I don't marry Billy Corrigan's sloppy second. I'm not married to, thank God. I got another new. Oh, hi, Maya Mia Mogul. Mama Mia Mogul. Mia Maya. Maya Mia. Yeah, she changed her name. She used to be Mia Maya. Now she changed it to Mia Media Mongol. Hello, ma'am. How you doing today? I hope your day's going good. Pfizer invests dollars in the Oscars. Then come then up comes Slapgate. Oh, it's just horrible what's happening in America. The only ones that are suffering are the poor, the weak. We're suffering. The rest of these people, they're laughing. They think it's funny. I think it's just horrible what's going on. Bottom line is it's against the law to smack somebody unless it's a family member, But then even then is questionable. You shouldn't touch nobody. Hey, listen, I know how it is. I myself have been in fights with people. It's wrong. But I come from an era where you didn't call the police if you got in a fight. You didn't press charges on people. But them days are long gone because the world has gone nuts. And I don't blame these people for pressing charges on these people that abused a person or their families. And that's what I'm going to do. Hey, you know what? We spend this money in taxes for a reason, for the police to do a job. Let the police do their job. That's why I don't attack people. I'm not going to jail, and I'm not going to be paying these people the rest of my life in damages or whatever. I'm not falling for it. The whole United States has become a scam. It's a lawyer's delight. Laws will protect us and laws will kill us. And that's the truth. Maya Media Mogul. You can call me Johnny or John. I've never been called John in my whole life. That's why I was wondering who she was talking to. You can call me Johnny or John. I've even been called Jonathan, but never John. I don't know. But you're welcome here, Mia Maya Mogul. Mama Mia Maya Mogul. Oh, Big John Stud. He was a big dude. He was a big dude. It is, Ricky. It's the sue. I could see somebody suing a doctor if they going for an operation and it's supposed to be for an easy, simple thing, and you're missing an arm. I can see suing a doctor or someone for that. I can see suing people for unwrongful death and stuff like that. But I can't see suing people for mentioning someone's name. What happened? He mentioned my name. Like what? He just mentioned my name. You want to take everything he's got? Yeah, he mentioned my name. Yeah. From where I'm from, they're like, yeah, we checked the law books. You can't sue somebody for mentioning your names. And here's the big thing. You made a video saying that you were involved in the Delphi case with a phone and the killer calling you and a bunch of crap. And now you're in prison and you want to sue people for slander. These people are. Greeno made all these, Sean Harmon, all these videos, Chadwell, all these videos, uh, Keegan Klein, all these videos and photos of him with bags and bags of cannabis and other substances and money and then they want to he went ahead and said I was a drug dealer. Yeah. Look at this photo. Is that you? Yeah. Is that a big giant pile of cocaine? Yeah. That's illegal. Do any of these people got half a brain? I got a half a brain and a disability. And I think the Lord has blessed me enough to have enough sense to say, are you people idiots? Let's see what Mia Mogamaya said. Jim Carrey said he would have sued Wilford. He could have. If that would have happened to Jim Carrey would be a rich man right now. Jim Carrey's probably hoping people smack him in. What? I'm just joking, Mr. Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. He's funny, dude. He really is. You know. And he went through troubles, but he knows the law. You can't smack somebody in the head because they say something you don't like. You know. And if it was staged, meaning if it was all fake, they should have came out and said it's fake. It was a skit, a happening. All right, we get it. But it wasn't. It was real. They're projecting as it was real. Now you got people probably wars going to be breaking out this summer. The Will Smith thing, Black Lives Matter, free will and cars burning and people being shot on the streets. Does anybody see the problem in that? Am I the only one? I don't know, Lord. I don't know. Am I the only one? Is it me? I know Bendejo is going to say, oh, it's definitely you. Well, brothers fight Bendejo. Bendejo commented, so you can't hit. So you can hit family members, huh? Well, brothers fight, sisters fight, Bendejo. That's why I said, family's different. You can't kill family. No. But sometimes only family knows how to hurt you the worst. No, you shouldn't hit nobody, Bendejo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But we don't live in a society like that. I wish we did, but we don't. What are we dealing with? I don't know. What kind of society? It's really our own fault for letting these people. It might be magic. It might be sorcery. We don't know. The Bible spoke of it, so it must be real. Oh, I got some giant condors out here. flying around, 2 of them. Dang thing's so big it cast a shadow. I was looking outside to see what the heck that was that flew over. Thought it was a small plane, but it's a condor or a turkey buzzard. So what are we doing? I don't know. We praise these people. I don't make money off of my channel, and even if I was able to, I surely wouldn't be making money off of people's uh, depression. I wouldn't be making money off of people's uh, sorrows and their pain. You know, these people, they don't. I don't know the Summer Wells case and everything. Now they're all friends with Candace, but now it's like they're all trying to stab Candace and in the back, and everyone's like, you know, they almost caught us, so let's not be friends with Candace no more. And I'm like, too late, boys. Too late. Yeah, I did praise Chris Rock for that. He did handle it like a professional, I'll tell you that much. He did. He could have done what he said. After he got smacked, what was the words that came out of his mouth? I could roll if I want to. Meaning he could roll, meaning he could retaliate. He could sue. That's what rolling means. But he didn't. And I praise him for that. That's his job. He roasts people every year. That's what he does. He's a comedian. If people don't like what he says, don't watch his stuff. Don't go to his shows. It's not like they're holding a gun to your heads, although they might have voodoo dolls of all of us. As we speak right now, they're making a voodoo doll or something. All right, this was an hour video, so I'm done. I want to thank Maya Media Mogul. Ma'am, I hope you have a great day. Ricky Compton, Bendejo, the Velcro, the pink Bendejo. There's a blue Bendejo and a pink Bendejo. And if I wasn't a brainiac, I would think, and wait a minute, is this a pregnancy test? I got blue and pink. It ain't my kid. I haven't been with a woman in over 5 years, if not longer than that. I got kids already. I ain't dealing with kids unless it's my own family or the woman that I'm in love with. And if she has kids, then I'll have to deal with them. But I'm done. That's it. So, anyone else do I need to thank for stopping in today? That's it. The usual people that I see come in. Ricky, I hope everything's going good. And you folks have a great day. Be safe. Rick, if you live out here by me, we got more rain coming. I believe this week, I think. Next week's supposed to be in the 60s and sunny. But I think Friday and Saturday is a chance of snow and rain mixed, which is good because I can remember growing up when I was a kid in Chicago. And winter wouldn't be done until May sometimes. No, that's when summer started in October. In October, I remember in October there'd be snow on the ground, big snow. November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, that was 6 months cold weather, 6 months hot weather. And we didn't even we ain't getting barely anything as what we used to when I was growing up. So the world's changing. You know, it's a woman. The world is like a woman. It changes. Their body changes. Their chemicals change in their body. You know, men's bodies are different than women. That's why they call it Mother Earth or whatever, uh, Mother uh, Winter, whatever that is. Mother Nature. I knew it. See, I got a few brain cells left up here. I do. I'm joking. You know, but we got to deal with all these people: the Ernie Shells, the Benny Keys, the Greenos, the Harmons, the Chadwells, the Keegan Kleins. These all these YouTubers that these people are complaining about now, but 3 weeks ago they were the biggest thing on YouTube. I don't know. You folks have a great day. Be safe. Love everybody. Try not to hurt nobody. And family's going to fight, but I'm too old for that. So, and you shouldn't hit anybody, and that's right. We're all idiots, I guess. I don't know. You folks have a good night. I got things to do around here. Talk to you later.